Yeah, this is WWJ Whipping with Joe. We've got a short time here. Anyway, we just got back this Daiwa BG filled in 11 hours. Sent it back. They gave me and they replaced 5 bearings and sent it back to me. I used it for another 6 hours. And then it was hard to crank. Both times was hard to crank. I sent it back for the second time. It took 3 weeks to come to me. He got stuck in Richmond, California for about, I don't know, maybe like more than 2 weeks in Richmond, California. And they couldn't repair it. They told me they wasn't going to repair it. They sent me a brand new one. So this is a brand new one here, BG. But this is what I've noticed. I've noticed that they got this one here. There's 2 things I see with number one. Well, 2 things I noticed. Number one is they've got grease. I see grease coming out of certain places. It was from here. I wiped it off though and had them over here. Grease was coming out here. Now I'm not sure if they put more grease in it. I also seen more grease like right in here. There's more grease on this one versus the other one that I got. And I'm not sure if that was the problem on the first outing or first 2 outings, 11 hours and 6 hours, but it was hard to crank. If you notice, it's hard to see in here, but if you see in here, you got grease inside here. The other one didn't have any grease. So I'm not sure if I've got the same reel back with more grease in it or a brand new reel, but we'll say Daiwa gave me a brand new reel, okay? So anyway, this is the BG4000 with HMG 7-foot rod, and this gives me basically a 7-pound drag when you lock down. This gives me 18-pound drag locked down. 180 degrees up here. This gives me 8-pound drag. Just to tell you, 8-pound drag. This one here gives me 18, supposedly. That's what the specs say anyway. But I've measured this to a scale. Just 180 degrees out from full lockdown will give me 8-pound drag, or 7-pound drag rather. Coming out of the rod gives me 3 more. Gives me a 10. It gives me a 10-pound drag out of the rod. This is a 7-foot rod HMG, one of my favorites. Tied with a union knot, 130-pound power swivel, a surgeon's knot, 80-pound leader, 3 or 4 feet, and we've got a new arc lure. I'm not sure what they call it. I think it was a macro, I think they call it. They didn't have the black one. I'm normally painting black, but we're going to try. We've got not too much time. We're going to see. This is the 3rd time we're going to use this thing. First time is 11 hours. Second one is 6. I believe 2 things. Number one, they had put more grease in this one since they noticed that we had a problem with the grease on the other one. I love the reel. The only thing I didn't like was 2 things. Number one was it failed, of course, and the other one is the drag is awfully quiet. I prefer the pan. But anyway, we're going to throw 10 pops in here. We're throwing it to the wind. The thing about the crank is it's round. I'd rather have it round, but I have to use it with the 2 fingers this way. The crank and pop, we're looking for something big here. It's got a nice water here. Nice action, actually. It's got a lot of white water. A little too big for my pipe, but we're going to try it. We're going to do 10 pops. This is 2. I'm looking for something big here. All we want is a strike. This is 2. Quick whip slash here. This is 2. Looking for something big in this white water here. This is 2.